Hey yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the TJ TV podcast, only on Spotify and Google, A3 Media on YouTube. How are you doing today? Welcome to the show. It's going to be a great day. Happy Friday, and it's actually kind of dreary out right now. It's a dreary Friday. I'm sorry, and it's basically just it's supposed to snow today. I actually think it's snowing in parts of Westchester. It looked like it was snowing earlier today too. Personally, I'm just like, snow before like Christmas. I'm not a big fan. Like I've always been a big fan of snow like during Christmas. Like I've always wanted a white Christmas. I don't think I've ever had a white Christmas in the state of Pennsylvania. I think there was one year we did. My mom still claims like back in like I want to say the 90s or early 2000s, like it had to be like 2000 or 2001. We were supposed to go to my grandmother's on Christmas, but we didn't go because it snowed. And I don't remember anything about that. I really don't. Like, there are probably pictures because there was a time where it was snowing and both of my parents were home. And I remember that vaguely, but there's a lot of things growing up as a kid that I kind of blocked out. Like, I will say this though, my earliest memory was probably 4 years old. There was like one thing I vaguely remember, but yeah, like it's supposed to be. It said it was going to like snow, like mixed with snow and rain today. I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that. But it actually, to get back before I go back to my topic, or go right to my topic, there was actually snow in 2000. I want to say 2011, and it snowed the day before Halloween. It was like a day or two before, and it was on my grandmother's birthday. And I remember I was in Bethlehem. We got like a lot of snow. It was just a horrible day that day. Not because of her birthday. It was just something else. A family member of Scott got into a bad car accident. But yeah, like it snowed right before Halloween. I'm like, this is abnormal. I don't think it's ever done that. But to be honest, I wish it kind of snowed during Christmas. We had I want to have a white Christmas at least somewhere. Like if I move to Colorado or if I move to or go to Boston for like a couple of years or whatever, I want to have a white Christmas. If I could just have a white Christmas for once in my life, that would be on my bucket list. And that is actually on one of my bucket lists. Have a white Christmas. And I know I can't control the weather, but I can control where I go. And fun fact, when we were in Colorado, this past year, apparently it was supposed to snow the week that we left, which was in I think it was the beginning of October, which would have been fun, but oh well. That's what we're gonna do though. I think one year we're just gonna go to Colorado just for Christmas time and just have a white Christmas. I would love that. But anyway, different story for a different day. Anyways, Thanksgiving is next week. And this is my last show before I take a week off because I always take the week of Thanksgiving off and I tried to do like a show about Thanksgiving, and I was going to do one like the top five Thanksgiving movies. And there's not really a lot of Thanksgiving movies out there. I mean, the only movies I could probably tell you is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, A Charlie's Brown Thanksgiving, and those are only two. Oh, Rocky. Apparently, Rocky is apparently a Thanksgiving movie, which I never knew that. I have a question about that. Growing up, and I had this conversation with a coworker of mine. By the way, I'm at the studio right now, in good old Bala Kimwood. Um, in any event, I had this conversation with a coworker of mine, and I said every year on the TV network ABC Family, or now it's called Freeform, Harry Potter was on every Thanksgiving. Like the week of Thanksgiving, it was Harry Potter 1 through 4, 1 through 5, 1 through 6, 1 through 8, whatever. And it begs the question: is Harry Potter considered a Thanksgiving movie? So I looked it up, and it says Harry Potter is not a Thanksgiving movie. It's a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie. Which I don't believe that. I could say maybe Harry Potter 4 through 8. I considered it I consider those pretty much not a Thanksgiving movie. What is it? I consider 4 through 8 like Halloween theme. Halloween Halloween. Harry Potter 1 through 3, I consider that a Thanksgiving movie because there's feast. Honestly, there's like a feast in the movie. So like you would imagine like it kind of follows the same factor of Thanksgiving. They're not saying they're thankful for the feast, but they are thankful for the teachers, the wizards, the warlocks, whatever. Basically, it does kind of follow the same dynamic as a Thanksgiving movie. Yes, it has Halloween and Christmas, but with the feast being in the movie, it follows the same dynamic of it being like a Thanksgiving movie. So, and every year, my sister and I would actually watch Harry Potter the week of Thanksgiving. If it was on ABC Family, it would be on the week of Thanksgiving, Harry Potter. So it's, I believe, technically the first three films could be considered a Thanksgiving movie, and then Harry Potter 4 through 8, they could be Halloween and Christmas. I don't care about those ones, but yeah, I think the first three can be considered as a Thanksgiving movie. And even Tori was saying, my wife, she was like, "Why don't we watch Harry Potter this week? Because it's Thanksgiving, and then next week it's just going to be nothing but Christmas movies." I said, "Yeah, I'm fine with that. I would love to watch Harry Potter for the week of Thanksgiving. Why not?" So yeah, I believe that's a Thanksgiving movie. Could be wrong, but it's just my mind and the way I work, the way I operate. That's the thing with me. My mind is so fucked up. Like I honestly don't like I feel like I should be in therapy, but I hate the fact of like I just hate the fact of going to therapy. Like I think therapy is so fucking pointless. Like um you're going to some random like stranger. And I'm not knocking people, who go to therapy. I don't really care if you go or not. Like this is just my opinion. If you go to therapy, you're basically going to some fucking random dude, doesn't or woman, they don't know who you are, and they're basically like you're telling them your story, and they're like, "Oh, you have a right to feel that way," or, "Oh, well, if you feel that way, you should distance yourself from the." Like, get the fuck out of here! You're a fucking stranger. You don't like, go. Just stop. You're nobody. You're a nobody. I hate therapists who do that. I really do. Oh, I'm just not a fan of them. I never have, never will be. But like I said, I'm not knocking anybody who goes. Like if you go to therapy, then do what you gotta do. It's your life. I'm not gonna knock you for it, but oh well. It is what it is. Anyways. Yeah, so Thanksgiving is this week. I got a busy week next week. I want to know, your favorite Thanksgiving memories. I have a few that I could actually run off the top of my head, but you know, I I guess my favorite memory on Thanksgiving was getting up in the morning, smelling the turkey in the oven. Because I remember my mom would always host Thanksgiving at our place growing up, and we would watch the Thanksgiving parade. There would be kids in the back of my backyard, because my back where my parents lived, it was like a baseball field, and there were always kids playing football back there, like a family just playing football, which was pretty cool to watch. Never got invited, but it was pretty cool to watch. Just random people playing football, watching the football games, having cake. Just oh my god, like it brings back so many memories, and it kind of makes me upset. It really does. Like, yes, I have a family now. Like it's my wife, me, my wife, and my dog Naya. So yeah, it's our family now, but that's what I remember growing up. I just remember Thanksgiving was like one of the funnest holidays. And now that we're like a few a few days away, a week, a little less than a week away, like it's just like I don't know. I can't wait to make more memories growing up as a kid or growing up as an adult. I'm sorry. Like more memories growing up, and then whenever we decide to have kids, I can't wait for that. And I can't wait for that. I can't wait for just Thanksgiving just for that. Um, Now the last few years I've been going to her dad's house, excuse me, and then we went to her aunt's house. And yeah, it's crazy, very crazy. So yeah, no, Thanksgiving was awesome. There was actually this girl that I follow on TikTok, Lauren Kreigler. I believe that's her last name. She's going to be on the Thanksgiving in the Thanksgiving Macy's Day parade, which I was like, wow. And why I'm so intrigued by it, she's a Florida native. She works for a Florida news station, and she's on TikTok. 22,000 followers, I think, or 20,000. In any event, no, I think she has more than that. Now that I'm thinking about more, I think I just lied. She does have like a little bit over 100,000. Um, but yeah, I believe like she's going to be on the Macy's Day float, which I thought was pretty cool. Like a newswoman in Florida is going to be on the float. Like I'd never heard of that. I don't know why she's going to be on the float. I would love to have her on my show just to talk to her, but she was on Stern the other day, which was pretty cool. And she was talking about it. Winter weather warnings, 15 states, 4 feet of snow to hit. Okay, what are the states? Maryland, Idaho, California, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, New York, Virginia, New Jersey, Nevada, Alaska, Montana, Kentucky, South Carolina. I didn't think it snowed in South Carolina. Ohio and Tennessee. Ew. I love snow. My favorite thing to drive in. I fucking hate snow. Growing up, I love snow. Getting back on this topic for a second, but driving in it, I hate it. I didn't think it snowed in like South Carolina, maybe north, but south, that's a little bit too close. Oh well, whatever. No big deal. Um, Ellen DeGeneres moved to England after Trump won. Reading a lot of news things. Parts of New York and PA can see 6 inches of snow. Oh boy. It's crazy. Yeah, but that's one thing I do miss about Thanksgiving, just growing up and just, you know, watching everybody and watching football games. It was probably one of my favorite times of the year. It still is. Like usually I will say my favorite months leading up to my birthday, because my birthday is in January. It is Memorial Day, then 4th of July, Labor Day, October, Halloween. I almost said October. Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and then my birthday. So I get 7 months of just fun. But yeah, not today. Not after January. After January, all bets are off. It's too cold. But uh, yeah, it's raining snow. I didn't even think that was a thing. I gotta talk about something. I really want to talk about this, and I'm probably going to get a little bit in trouble for saying that. I mean, I'm not going to get in trouble, but um, the last a couple days ago, I read a story that Joe Biden greenlit um, greenlit missiles to shoot long range missiles. I can't speak today, to go into Russian territory, and now Putin is saying, "I'm going to send nuclear weapons to you. I'm going to send nuclear bombs to you. I want to send this, that, and the third. I want to bomb you. The U.S. is good." Like basically, he's threatening World War III. And there's an argument right now going in like, oh, we're already in World War III. The fact that Biden pretty much just greenlit an operation that could potentially lead to World War III, it shows the kind of person he is. Honestly, like he is a fucking idiot. And I know I'm going to get hate for this, but basically the far left Democrats, like I believe, want war. Like there are some good Democrats and there are some good Republicans. I'm not saying that all Republicans are great, but basically there are good Democrats and good Republicans. But there's also far right and far left. The far left, I feel like, want war to happen. And the fact of the matter is, like, if we're going into World War III, this is all done. TJTV's gone. Don't get to live my 10-year plan. If we get hit with nuclear bombs, like, come on. It's just bizarre. Like, why are you green lighting things? Like, I get it. Trump's not president, but you can't just don't greenlight shit so we go into a world war. Like, we're going to have kids that are 18 that are going to die, and you rather have 18-year-old kids die because you decided I'm going to greenlit Ukraine to send missiles over to Russia. World War III has officially begun. Ukraine's top general says. It's an ex-military guy in Ukraine. Said World War III has already begun. Nuclear war has already happened. Now, I don't think that it will come to that. I do believe. I mean, I've been reading stories that Putin wants peace, but I don't think anybody really knows. Honestly, I just think it's just fucking ridiculous. Like, yeah, nuclear risk of the Russian invasion. I just don't get it. I really, truly don't. On November 19th, 3 days ago, Putin signed a decree. I don't even know what that means, allowing Russia to use nuclear weapons in response to conventional attacks of non-nuclear states supported by a nuclear power, lowering the threshold of a nuclear strike in response to a possible convention attack. Yeah, going into World War III, nuclear weapons. So he could attack anybody. Me, or I'm sorry, the state of PA, California, New York. He's going to go for it. I mean, honestly, if they're going to do something, it's going to be New York, DC, and something else. I'm not too far from New York, but I'm a couple hours away from DC. But I don't know. It just scares the shit out of me. It really does. It really scares me. And like a lot of people are like, oh, live by a lot of like people like God like believers. Like, I believe in a higher power. Don't get me wrong, but oh, you got to turn your future to God because He'll save you. No, listen. You shouldn't have to die because of some idiot in office who decides, let's start a war. I know a lot of people are probably going to get mad because I said I hate Biden, but he's an idiot. Honestly, like, he's really fucking moron. Oh, really is. What are we? And I'm looking at the doomsday clock right now, 2023. 90 seconds to midnight. 90 seconds to midnight. Oh man, that's great. 90 seconds to midnight. This setting has remained unchanged the next year, 2024, thus remain the closest midnight the clock has been since inception. 90 seconds. That's great. Like, just imagine 90 seconds to midnight. I wonder who created the doomsday clock. I really want to know. Oh well. It is what it is. Anyways, yeah, I guess it's just something I wanted to talk about. Not really much to talk about, honestly, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, I am going to go. Happy Thanksgiving. On that note, we're going to leave on a lighter note. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe out there. Be with your families. Watch the parade, Macy's Day, or I watch the Philadelphia parade. Honestly, I don't really watch Macy's. Who cares? But yeah, watch that, and maybe we'll see each other soon. Hopefully. Yeah, and if it's snowing where you're at, stay safe, drive carefully because there are a lot of fucking idiots on the road, and yeah. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving and watch some movies. That's what we need. Just watch movies nowadays. I don't know. I'm probably gonna watch Planes, Trains, Automobiles with Steve Martin, John Candy. Yeah, next week's gonna be a big week too. I mean, Monday I got to go to the vet, and then Tuesday I'm going to be working at MGK from 6 to 10. Then I got to go right to the Fanatic right after from 10 to 2. Whoa, yeah, it's going to be fun. Every day is a good day. And then Wednesday I'm here for like 9 hours, setting clocks, making sure everything's good for Thursday because I'm not going to be here. Oh, they, yeah. Oh, by the way, I did before I go. I do I do know that a lot of you have watched the did watch the 2 hour video. I think it was like 2 or 3 hours of the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. I'm not too happy with that. I'm a little disappointed just because the lagging and it kept buffering. I kept having to switch stuff like during the live stream. It was fun, but I mean, I kind of want to do more live streams like that on TikTok. Why we still have it? Maybe I'll go on Kick because I know Kick is a big thing. So yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Like, if TikTok goes away, maybe I'll just join Kick. It's like Twitch, but different. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe I'll just join Kick and go from there. Honestly, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I enjoyed the fight for a little bit, but I went to sleep pretty much right after I got off live just because I was tired of the buffering. But I did see who won, and Jake Paul obviously won, and he called out McGregor. Which, what is this guy trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? Like, honestly, what the fuck are you trying to prove, my guy? Jake Jake Paul, I hate them. I really do. Team 10. Fucking Team 10. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not a Jake Paul guy. I really wish Tyson would have knocked his ass out. By the way, I got like a flag for like bullying. I was bullying him apparently. Doesn't even know who I am, and I'm bullying him, saying I hope he gets knocked out by Jake Paul or by Mike Tyson. Idiots. I'm calling out McGregor. The Paul brothers are very like they're a weird breed of people. I will say that. Oh well. Things to come. So I will be off next week. So stay tuned for that. And then we have a few weeks left before I take a break for Christmas. I'll be back Monday, the week of the second. I'm sorry, yeah, the week of the second in December. And then we have the year review. I'm actually planning something really big for that. Have like 1 or 2 people on joining me for their year in review as well. Top 5 interviews of 2024. Um, the Christmas album that I usually do every year. Basically, I do Christmas songs, a mix of Rob Zombie's Dracula and then a Christmas song. So I have 3 songs already picked. Already have the final song picked. I'm probably going to do one more song for the week of the 17th. And yeah, our last day is probably going to be the 23rd of Christmas. So yeah, I got you for 4 more weeks, and then we're gone for a couple weeks. I'll be back, hopefully, God willing. Yeah. All right. So love you all to death, and we'll see you guys later. Oh, also in January, it's the last season of TJTV. No more TJTV after that. So we'll talk more about that later on. All right. Love you all to death. More interviews and year in review, top interviews 2024, and much more. All right. Love you all to death. Bye. See you guys later.